go by many names.
Oh.
Anansi.
Anansi! Yeah, they brought Anansi back. Okay. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is Disney Plus Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 5. This one is called The Story and the Engine. Look, it's been an interesting but good, a very positive season in the Ncuti era. How you feeling so far, Rekkai?
I'm loving Season 2. I think Season 2 has been extremely strong. I think it's interesting, though. Like, if you look back at Season 1, Season 2 episodes almost parallel. Like, they're giving us this almost the same beats, but different as Season 1. It's kind of interesting. It's almost like Season 1, Season 2 are like two-parters, but I don't know, it's weird. I like it. I like where we're going.
Okay, well, listen, make sure you all stay to the very end, because you already know me and Rekkai. We're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things that I'm sure we may be scratching our heads over. So, without any further ado, let's get started.
What's me? I ran to the river with my little cup to get water.
Cold-blooded there. It's like a AR or something. They got a meta quest.
The blue box appeared in the skies over the fire, and a man stood at the door with a hosepipe.
Could that be?
Fires went out. He landed the box in the middle of the burnt forest. I asked, "No. I am the doctor."
Uh-oh.
Nice. Good.
Okay.
The doctor! We need him now! It needs feeding!
Okay.
It needs feeding.
Yeah.
What the hell needs feeding?
Got me. I got questions.
That's the thing, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how they didn't turn the doctor into Superman. You know what I'm saying? People that say they hate aliens, they hate people with superpowers, but then as soon as the bad guys show up, come save us, Superman. Like, wait, hold on. Remember what you said yesterday? You know what? I'm gonna save everybody but your ass. Like,
You need to get me home.
I promise I am doing everything I can.
I can't lie. I always look forward to seeing what Ncuti's new fit gonna be.
I was just about to say that. As a matter of fact, I'm like, ooh, what kind of shoes is them? What are those? Like,
We can boost the Vindicator if we go to... Of course!
Go where?
and Belinda out here in a little denim jumpsuit get up she got on. Go on, girl.
Does. I don't go there for cuts. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
He got his Cosmic Purple Rain guitar on his back. Yeah.
2019, a great year.
2019. And I liked it, but see this story gonna take place in Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, is
I'm
it?
for it. Yeah, that's what he just said. He's in Nigeria. It's in Lagos. That's what I said.
An evolved life form.
Them people, they coming for this one.
It's the first time I've had this black body. Some parts of the earth I'm now treated
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
in Africa. In that barbershop, I'm accepted.
You can always come home, brother.
They
Treat you like one of their own?
Yeah.
For the same reason. You say you're not human, but that's the most human thing ever, Doctor. Go on, then. Take as long as you need.
Yeah, all right, let's go. We're about to kick it. Hey!
It's only 5 episodes in. I like Belinda been shot up to number 2 on my list. It's like she right behind Martha for me.
It's gonna look so nice.
Only 5 episodes.
Hey!
Wagwan.
Yes.
Yeah, I know them people hate this episode already.
I don't give a damn what they think.
I know they hate
This is
this.
great. Let's go.
I love it. I love this. Look at that smile.
Oh, la, la, la. Hey. That's a jam too, boy.
Those are the people in the barbershop.
Wanted,
All
huh?
the people says missing.
Oh, it said missing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Damn, this is a little raggedy barbershop out the way.
Omo, doctor. Hey, come.
Oh.
Something.
You ruined the end now.
What's up with that light?
You see? Omo, it is taking
Yeah,
stock.
but it's alarmed the TARDIS.
I've been expecting you.
Seen that dude on something before.
I don't know if I trust this dude.
Kind of alien is he?
Why are they on all the missing posters?
They cannot leave. No one.
Kind of shit.
You are the all-knowing doctor who is supposed to save us, and you don't know anything, huh?
You shut your ass up.
He doesn't know. He never makes appointments.
Yes. Besides, appointments never work in Africa. What are you talking?
Niger time. I know about Niger time.
We're running out of storage.
Yes.
Look at his head.
What kind of
I've got this.
what kind of Negro did he didn't put? That's horse mane. What did he put on that? Hell, I need some of that.
People became obsessed with producing identical things to package time.
Ooh.
We will come at 1, but won't arrive till 3.
CPT.
Bad idea.
Why he look like that?
I don't know how much more I can take.
I guess the story was approved.
Wow.
Wow.
Good story though, and he was right.
In the window are a visual interpretation of his story.
Cool, right?
I know that's dope.
Dalek.
Weeping Angels.
You
Oh,
need
okay.
to get to the cot for that to work. And they're all connected. The windows, chairs.
Management.
You must feed it. It is always hungry.
Son, what is up with this?
What is hungry, Momo?
Your Baba controls it. Him and Abi.
Huh.
Are we under attack? Goddess! Hello?
Thank you again. Every day she brings us food. We'd be lost without her.
I know that face. Why do I know you?
Why does he know her face? I know her face too. What have I seen her in? I've seen her in something.
I am not familiar. Love the score.
What
have
I done? We know who you are.
I love that. You see what she did to him?
Lord, last of his kind and so on. And they're keeping you here
Until we reach their destination.
We're traveling.
Okay.
Oh no, what is going on?
That's the Baba.
Start talking.
Seem to transfer itself, its soul to him. My wife. We've been married for less than a year.
I'm an athlete.
Bruh.
Omo was lending me money for her medicine. I wanted a fresh cut to see her.
Oh, damn.
Spent most of my time in here. And not enough with her.
How long have they been in here?
No.
So, whose story will enchant us now? I don't have any.
You don't have to say.
But just hear everything that they just missed though.
Yeah.
Let me out.
Oh shit.
Given day, nurses are knackered. And after a 13-hour shift, she was done.
His pictures are alive.
She was going home.
That's dope.
Okay.
For a chest infection.
No, her fingers. She's got rheumatoid arthritis. Might have put herself in an Addisonian crisis.
An Addisonian crisis. Okay.
Nausea, vomiting.
An Addisonian crisis can present like this. It happened to my nan. Without steroids, she could die.
You're right. She's yours.
It's my nan's birthday.
Oh, wow. Left her unstuck.
She was on her way out the door.
Yeah, left her unstuck.
Real life.
Yeah, but that's not her job if she's off.
Until the doctors wheeled her away.
She missed her nan's birthday to nurse that woman back to health. Did she die?
Hi, Belinda. Just picking up my pills.
Is that Miss Flood?
Yes, it is.
They're around 7. Love you, Nan. It's you.
That's her. I thought she died. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Aww.
An extraordinary regular story.
Best time is the hardest.
What kind of story is that?
Tia's getting a haircut. What is happening?
Yeah, that's what it feels like when I shave. And come right back.
You all right, Tomo?
That's what it looks like when my brother does it because he's a werewolf.
Jen, you see? Look how much his hair has grown. You can let us go now.
Then I'm finna let you
I'm mad
go.
at the dude, the barber. I'm mad at his lot.
You can
That
finally
shit is
take the
terrible.
throne and rule fairly.
Hers looks good though.
I must recalibrate the engine. Such raw power. Check the stasis field.
Yeah, they ain't gonna let him go. Villainous.
But that's a sharp little African queen for a villainous though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like when they do those non-traditional, forms of beauty on the show because that one was cold.
I'm in a rush. I will give you discount.
Give me a discount.
Madam, you must pay for this, though.
Sorry,
You must pay for diesel.
You planned this, Omo.
I have to get these men home.
You must pay for diesel.
I thought it was a home for me. I was safe.
So why is the doc mad? It's not the shop
You're
owner's
taking away
fault.
My place, sanctuary.
I missed something. Why is he upset at the shop owner, or is he?
Open the door and go.
We can't.
You can.
There's nowhere to go.
I opened it from the outside.
It's different from inside.
Because he feels like the shop owner lured him there.
How could you?
That's why he mad. Oh shit! They in outer space?
Yeah.
How? But he walked in the shop.
Oh, it's a spider.
With a like an African mask on. That's actually kind of dope, for real.
They tried to tell you don't open that door, man.
What a
Yeah, they
what
tried
a
to tell
web we
you.
weave when we attempt to deceive. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Cute
Look
as
at
you
the
want to be.
baby.
As cute as you want to be.
Oh, look at the baby. Oh shit, she gone. I don't trust it. Goddamn Chucky from Child's Play.
Yeah, got a little cherub's eye.
Annabelle or some shit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
now, yeah. Now you got to curb stomp a
The little
baby.
weeping angel baby statues did that.
The shop is in outer space and in Lagos at the same time.
The kind of magic you working, son?
I saw the Nexus. I used to call it the World Wide Web.
Word.
Till the humans name something far uglier after that.
Where are we going?
You'll find out soon enough.
He said something about getting his kingdom back, so.
Doctor.
Why does nobody ever say, "Don't close the damn door"? Like,
Alarms in the TARDIS must have been going
no,
on.
but they just stand and look.
Ears off.
You're the nurse from his story.
As soon as I heard that bell, I'd be towards that door.
Your companion? So where have you been?
Hear the way she said that?
No, I told him to go, actually.
All he has done is stomp around giving people awful haircuts. And
I thought it was just me. Like, he ain't no razor. You ain't doing no hairline.
Lies
Like,
his identity
man.
like a coward. A troll on the web.
A troll on the web.
You heard he said that? He told her, "Don't be scared," but he said it so zesty. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
He has no real power.
You want to know who I am?
I do.
I go by many names.
Oh.
Anansi,
Anansi! Yo, they brought Anansi back. Okay.
goddess,
Look,
Bastet,
Bastet, huh?
that's that.
God of theater, even
Damn,
Loki,
nice.
God of mischief.
Oh, Loki too?
I have been them all.
Ah.
And a voice
That echo was cold-blooded.
in the empty void.
I beget all things.
The seed, the dark nucleus, the lie that tells the truth, the well of words.
That tells the truth.
Real, the jelly before
The Godfather griot.
itself. And this
The tall tale itself.
is
Now he's giving himself a terrible haircut.
my domain.
this barber.
You. You sure?
Yes.
You didn't sound too sure. Hey, he clowning you in your own shop.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just laughing. I'm laughing.
Saga and I watched Marvel movies up until Endgame. She didn't like Thor, muscles were too small. I let her think that she let me let her win. She kicked my ass thoroughly. And Anansi, to make me marry one of his daughters. I know the gods.
Ooh.
Have to answer. Look at me. Don't let him get to you.
Who are you?
It was me.
Okay.
You hear Murray Gold in his bag right now?
Yeah, the score is phenomenal.
Just a second ago, he had elements. The elements sound like a little bit of Black Panther in there.
Printed in books so that you go. They only exist now.
Oh, okay. He was a griot. He was Sammy. But not through music, through actual storytelling. And he put the stories in books so they lived on.
A coal-powered theater, an electric cinema, a space opera.
We saw that.
They told me that I should know my place. We will have vengeance. Doctor.
Okay.
Typical doctor. Irresponsible.
I have never.
Okay.
The daughter of Anansi. Abna, that is your full name, isn't it?
Don't you dare. Worthy. I grew up
Anansi's
trapped with
daughter.
Anansi.
I thought he only had sons.
I had faith you would help. Instead, you left me. I'm here because of you.
Oh, okay.
You humiliated
personal.
me, doctor.
That's who you were supposed to have married, right? Anansi lost the bet to marry her? Okay.
I couldn't take you with me.
Ah.
I was a fugitive back then. And Nancy was wrong to offer that.
The hell?
And frankly, darling, I
That's what
was
Frank was
busy
talking
in a
about.
different story that might be finished one day.
That must have been a different iteration of the Doctor. That's what I'm guessing.
That's what Frank was talking about
I
earlier.
tried to lose.
Sit, doctor. Talk now.
Because the doctor just said this is the first time the doctor was in a black body.
To do what?
To install the shop there.
Remember? He just told Belinda that.
Storyteller supreme.
So who the hell was that?
I don't know.
And you believe him?
He would not lie to me.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
How he gonna have that awful ass dreads and then he cut his own hair into a default F-boy? Why he got the default cut? Like, what are we doing?
He does.
All of them. Severing.
Hurt people. Hurt people. Your father hurt you. The difference between good and evil.
Hurt people, hurt people. Yeah.
No,
I promise I will get you home. I will get you home. You do not want to do this.
So a lot of times, hurt people. A lot of times, we bleed on people who didn't even who didn't hurt us.
I will talk. I will tell a story.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
They tell some good ass stories. I know that.
Okay.
My girl. A minute ago it was personal. Now you want me to trust you?
Hey man, that's all sinners. Trust the sister.
Of slavery and deep suffering.
That's fact. She does have that Annie kind of spirit about her.
Escaped. Would return to try.
Something about that melanin. Come on.
Slaves were not allowed to carry paper. They were always
Okay, I know this story.
into many shapes and patterns, and in one style could be braided to the scalp, bending and curling.
They gave the path to the Underground Railroad. Yep.
Plantation to plantation.
The slave masters never checked their hair, so they showed roots like this.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
All done
Braids had a purpose. How clever we are.
for now.
You look good.
But what message did she put in his head?
Kiss myself. It's a shame I might have to ruin it.
Because she did that on purpose. That one.
Belinda, now.
Just trying to concentrate. I've been now giving the back to freedom.
Yep, it's in your hair.
This way.
Her real godlike powers that she was able to put that dew in 5 minutes. That's a real godlike power.
Yeah, listen.
Because you be sitting in that chair for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Great shot, by the way. That felt very. That shot felt very John Wick. That overhead shot. Yeah.
The overhead shot. Yep. And some God hands. She's like, here, sit down, trust me. She's like, listen. Beep, 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 beep. I need to book an appointment with her.
Bro, you can get you out in 5 minutes. Oh yeah, name your price.
Yeah. So get retwisted all the way. Get you know what I'm saying? Get relocked up on my lunch break.
So all of these are pieces of story, huh? That's what I'm guessing. Hemingway saw that.
Yeah. Some of the greatest stories.
The story ended.
Okay, it looks like a tree, don't it?
It looks almost like a brain.
Yeah, it does. But he said that when he made that little thing, he said he wanted to operate like a brain.
Yeah.
Just alive.
Oh, it is a tree-ish, kinda.
Beating heart inside a brain.
Brilliant.
A heart inside a brain.
Beating heart inside the brain. That's dope.
Get away from my heart.
No, don't give him any more power.
Short. You know Hemingway. I saw some of his books back.
I did too.
I die. I'm born.
4 words.
My voice. Look. On. Let's do what we're doing.
Story on top of story on top of story.
No matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's going to die.
When people need help, I never refuse.
Definitely not.
I love when they show the doctors. That thing moving fast now.
You will not do that. You will not.
Oh, but they will.
Would you?
Yes.
Hey, the stories say you
I do it just to make you stop that haircut.
Will end because of you. Do you want that?
Doctor out here playing intergalactic chicken.
Because my plan would have been to whoop his ass and take the remote control that controls the door, but that's just me. I know the doctor don't get down like that, but yeah, I was sure enough could do with Stone Cold Stunner.
The shop is compressing. The corridor is now a straight line.
Turn around, give me a hell yeah.
And I ain't leaving no tip. I'm out.
Right.
Listen to me.
Right.
What would your
I'd be like,
six-word
boy,
story be?
you getting ready to get a horrible Yelp review. No way.
Come back, come back.
Look at Belinda feeling for the doctor. I love it.
Okay, shoot. I wonder if he was able to tell a story though before he died.
He rescued us, but you kept us alive.
Like how they gave props. They just, you know what I'm saying, that plank.
Yeah.
The wind.
Oh yeah, go. Run, reach your families for me.
Look, Omar needs to be like, hey, we need to ride on the TARDIS back to the day where we first came in here, because I got to run my track meet, got to go see my mama.
Oh, he made it out.
Was to be credited for my work.
Yeah, the doctor got him out.
Okay.
Serving the gods. What will I do now?
What you do best.
Write your own story, brother. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
He was big man.
I mean, Doc would have had to been big mad at me because I need your help, bro. Like, I'm calling because I need you.
Yeah, but I mean, but you also he had to get time to see what the situation was for him to get over it. But I'd have been big mad too. Yeah. This is my place of safety. It's my sanctuary, and you didn't betray me. You didn't lure me in here, this crazy man, and
Let all this settle and continue. For me, I don't belong here.
And you can always come home, brother.
Try Adetokumba. My father's name.
I've been talking twice.
Shit.
Dang.
I don't deserve this kindness.
Boy,
Anything I want.
Tell him, girl.
Teaching a god life lessons.
You see how she did it with her face? I'm not teaching a god. How dare you?
What about them nuptials, though? He was like, I just couldn't do it. I had to dip. I'm sorry. I even tried to lose.
Yeah.
See a child.
Child?
Yeah, I saw a spooky kid back there.
I didn't see anything. But the stories were leaking out, getting mixed up.
Okay. Well, you have to tell me about Omar.
A long story. But,
Okay. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Loved it! Just tell you up top, I loved it. We hop into these details, but let me just start off by saying, loved it. That's what I'm excited about. Good. Here's the thing. I mean, I know this isn't new. We've said this a million times over. You know, we fully understand the why behind why Doctor Who is consistently, you know, mostly in London. You know, it just makes sense that's where the production is going on. Most of the people that make these stories are from there, so you know the big chunk of the storytelling regarding Who Tales is going to be from there. But it is refreshing. It is refreshing to get out of the UK for a little bit. I feel like I went on a vacation with Doctor Who for a little bit, you know, not just alien world, but a different part of our own world, and explore some of the stories that can be told. Rekkai, me and you have gone on for ages over and over and over about the importance of finding new stories in different places around the world. We get locked in, I know over here in the States, we get locked into a Western style of storytelling, and we have yet to really be brave enough to hear different tales, right? And I like that Doctor Who is a perfect format, perfect platform for you to explore any and everything. So we went on over to Niger. We went on over to, we weren't in Abuja. Where were we at? We were in
Lagos.
In Lagos, Nigeria. So we got a chance to hear some storytelling over there in the motherland, Africa. Oh, love it. There's so many things that we can go on, but I'm just gonna say this real quick. I love the importance of telling stories through hair, because hair is a big story within our own culture. I can't even imagine how rich it must be over there. There's something fascinating to me about change through the losing of hair too. Brother, you have locks. I know many folks that share your style of hair, and I've heard many stories regarding energy in hair and the story being told in hair and what it means to even trim just a small bit of it, to even cutting it all off and releasing and letting something go, letting a story go, letting that energy go. And for the simple fact that they entertained not just locks, but cornrows as well, and explaining that story. There's a lot of different stories that come with our hair, and to have just a small one be shared in the Whoverse is just showing effort. It shows effort that everybody here in these Who streets want to hear something a little bit different. Rick, I would love for you to maybe, even from your standpoint, maybe you explain maybe the importance of maybe even why you chose to do your hair the way it is. What's the story behind that? But before we jump into those other deeper waters, I want you to talk to me about how you feel about this episode.
I have like so much rolling around in here right now.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Like right now I am in my mind self-editing, because if I just, most of the time when I do a deep dive, mm-hmm. I don't overly plan it out. Mm-hmm. I know the theme, I know what I want to say. Mm-hmm. I'll think of the personal story, the personal connection. Mm-hmm. And I'll look up the quotes that I want to go with it. But everything besides that, I just go. I don't write a whole bunch of shit down. I don't script it. I just go. And most of the time I say about what I want to say. Sometimes I get done, I'm like, damn it, I wanted to say this. I want to go down this, explore this branch. Right now, if I were to just go right now, mm-hmm. this deep dive going to be about an hour. I'm going to roll. Good. I like hearing that. I would probably talk so much. People probably, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me cut this off. Let me go get me a sandwich, go to the bathroom, come back. I'm still talking. This, you know, Lux was an extremely meta episode and was absolutely fantastic. Lucky Day mm-hmm. was a great episode that pulled a lot of stuff from real life, and we saw the parallels, you know, and the danger in propaganda. But this episode, there's a lot going on in this episode. It's kind of convoluted, and I feel like anybody can understand this episode, but you have to be from a certain culture to really get this episode. This episode was my favorite of Ncuti's tenure so far. This is my favorite episode. 73 Yards was great. But this right here, Lux was great. Lucky Day was good. The Robot Revolution, like there have been some great episodes this season. This is my favorite. Just like kind of the same as like how much I love Black Panther, even though I will not say it's the greatest movie I ever saw. It's not. But for me, it gave me the greatest feeling. And this right here, especially for them to go, the feeling of, listen, I don't know all of what goes on in a woman's beauty salon. I could speculate that it's a different form of what goes on in a barbershop. I have locks. I ain't been to barbershop in a long ass time.
I didn't either, brother. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yo, the struggle is real.
Yeah. Let's see, November this year, it'll be 5 full years for me of having locks.
Okay.
And like you said, it just, that particular time in my life was a transition, because before these came along, I never had braids. I never had, if I had long hair, it was some kid and play. I had a box, you know what I'm saying? I was rocking a cold box, and I was a barber. I'm a barber myself. I've been cutting hair since I was 12 years old. So I cut my own hair. So I never went out without my hair being fresh and lined up and all that, until depression hit. And then I was like, I don't give a shit. Anyway, different story.
Okay.
This, to tell the story through the barbershop and to talk about the importance of hair, not only to men, but to women, and what that meant to us culturally, to use this in African tales, and even the inclusion of the gods and gods of other cultures.
Yes.
That what powered them was the stories, because they're absolutely right. People go to church, people's faith, people's belief systems are based in stories. Ain't nobody that I know who is Christian who can actually tell me they actually saw Jesus. And if you said, you talked with him, as you was asleep, you was praying or whatever, and you heard the voice of God, but you ain't like sat around the cards table and had a game of spades with him. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know him like that, and because of that, the stories are convoluted. Some Black people still worship a white Jesus. That's a whole different angle right there. It's a whole different story. I ain't even, listen, y'all forget, I'm a history teacher. I'm a social studies history teacher. Don't listen. This story right here, this particular episode was so powerful to me. And like you said, the inclusion of our culture. I'm not Nigerian, but this is our culture. People of melanated descent. This is our stories. The fact there is power in the word. And I said something, the barber, he said he was the original griot, which made me immediately think to the power of our stories. And we've been going on for 3 weeks now, talking about the power of Ryan Coogler's Sinners.
Yes.
Our story. And how that was based in our stories, where he did the deep dive on the Delta in Mississippi and our stories. A video game that just came out that's super powerful, and I'm so mad that I don't have a system to play it. It's called South of Midnight.
Yep.
Same thing, based in our stories, and they are so powerful, and everybody's stories. And I love the fact that he included Hemingway.
Yeah.
Stories.
Yeah.
Mark Twain, there are, Shakespeare, for, if he wrote it, if his, African, his African descent assistant wrote it, whatever. There is power in the word. The spoken word has power. When you put letters together, you call that spelling. A spell. Spells have power. And that's why people get confused about, cussing and cursing. Those are two different things. If I say the F word, y'all probably hear me say shit a lot. I do. That's just my word of choice. I'm sorry. But that's cussing. Cursing is when you wish people dead. And people think that they're okay, because I might drop the F-bomb. I out here talking like Samuel Jackson. You got such a dirty mouth. But then they'll talk around and wish death on people and like spit hate out of their mouth. No, that's cursing. That's what they're talking about. That's wrong. I can go on. Like I said, listen, dude, I'm getting ready to shut up because I can go on about this. Wait till y'all see this deep dive. My God.
I know. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Do we gotta watch The Last of Us right now? I'm ready to. I'm ready to shoot this right now. Like.
I couldn't think of a better setting for this. You know, even though I don't have hair, I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always shamed. There was a time, the fade was lovely. Your boys' lineup was on point. It wasn't back here back then.
You know what? If we don't see pictures or videos, it didn't happen. Show us. We need pictures, videos.
There was a time when I frequented the barbershop.
When you was at Morehouse. You had hair at Morehouse?
Yeah, I had hair. I was.
We need pictures.
Yeah,
we need pictures.
I had to show y'all.
We need pictures.
And all of my styles, I had stories behind them. I've had every kind of dye job you could think of. I had Gumbies, high top fades. I had steps. I had bleach tips. You name it. I've had it. I've had my hair go before, so I know what it's like to sit in that chair. But the thing is, you know, when it comes to the barbershop, as far as my community goes, and I'm sure in a lot of other communities as well, it is ground zero for what's happening. You know, some of the best stories you'll ever hear will come out of a barbershop. There's a reason why, you know, the energy can change just from one person coming in. The entire shop will change its energy. Let's just say, like, you know, a beautiful woman walks in and fellas in the chair chopping it up. And talking about something serious and very mannish. Right. Let's just be frank with it. And very mannish.
Whole atmosphere changes.
A sister walk in, the story changes, the culture changes, you know, and the shop is tight like that because it goes in waves depending on who's in there. Sometime a brother will come in that just came back from school. You'll get a different type of story, a different variation. Another brother just came back from working his carpenter job. You know, you get a different kind of story that goes in. A brother come in having problem, you know, with his family or it's a myriad of different things where the culture all comes in and pours all of these stories into this one spot. This is, you know, I know cats that love the internet and love chat rooms and all that may not be able to really understand how important that was because it's where the fastest amount of information and news happen. Like Twitter is the fastest news that I currently know of right now in this day and age. Something breaks Twitter, gets it super, super fast. But when I was a kid, you know, if you wanted fast news, the fastest spot in the world was at the barbershop. You know, you could get your newspaper, but you had to wait 24 hours. But if you wanted to know what was hitting right then, where it came to sports, when it came to politics, when it came to what's going on in your neighborhood, who you had to vote for, who needs help, you know, it was the barbershop, and you can go any day. And the funny thing is, like, even on Sunday, even though Sunday is a different sense of community, but that was like one day out of the week. The barbershop, you could just be like, yo, you could just kick it because the game would be on. You over there looking at Jet Beauty of the Week. You know, it's anybody was pretty much welcome as long as you didn't act a fool. And for them to pick that as the setting for where the masters of stories, the griot, if you will, in order to suck these stories in to fuel this device, in order to kill the gods, I couldn't have picked a better location. Yes, I am sure the salon, probably even more so at the salon. I can't speak on behalf of the salon, but I'd imagine so based off of some of the things I hear my auntie talk about, my mama would talk about. But yeah, those are those places in the community where if you want to know and you want to be in the know, you either be at that salon or you need to be at that barbershop. Rekkai, I see you over there. I see wheels moving in your head, man. You were a barber, so you, if anything, shoot, you were the tip of the spear when it came to the tea. When people would spit, we didn't even call it tea back then. I don't know what we called it, but I don't think it was tea. So I love that part. Go ahead, Rekkai.
But I never went to barber college, so I was a bootleg barber. But I've been cutting forever. So the front porch of my mom's house, the basement. I cut in the military to keep money in my pocket. I cut when I was in college, when I was away. You know what I'm saying? I was that barber on campus. Everybody come get fresh. Yeah. That was me. And it's funny because my barber here, I still call him my barber even though I ain't even went in 5 years. It was one of the best experiences going to the barbershop, you know. But it was one of those things too. Is definitely like my barber was a very popular barber, so yeah, you better get in there. Schedule some time. Don't think you're gonna run in there and you're gonna get in and get in the chair, get cut, and be out in an hour. Not happening. No,
There always been that one chair
like,
open and be like, nah, I'm gonna wait.
I know a bunch of women that go to the salon and put in a whole work day. You know what I'm saying? You've been going to the salon for 8 hours. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the barbershop was like that. Like, you was gonna be there for a good minute.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because when I got older and had more stuff to do, especially after the kids came, I got a call first. Hey, Donnie, if I walked in the door right now, how many am I down? Oh, I got one in the chair and 4 waiting. Like, damn, that's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, let me run a couple of these errands real quick.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And thank God for it now. I know the pandemic changed everything because a lot of these barbers got newfangled and start taking appointments, just like women have always taken appointments. They've taken appointments forever. But you run into these salons, these women are greedy and they be double booking and stuff. And, you know, so the barbers, when they start taking appointments, they had to get faster because my barber, God bless him, he gives a fantastic cut, but that Negro was slow.
He be talking too much.
No, just because he know everybody, he be talking.
He talking too much.
He be talking. So you know what I'm saying? He be getting faded, and then all of a sudden the clip will stop, and he's like, yeah, but Jordan though, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
like, man, if you don't cut
boy,
my
I
hair,
got shit to do. Get back to the cut. Yeah. He was the truth, but hey, he was slow. So.
Yo, that is funny, man.
Once he started taking appointments, he started getting faster. Yeah. And then I had a special relationship with the barbershop because I was one of those early people because I was always on my hustle. I was one of the people, you know, and whoever, what statute of limitations done run out on this, so you can't get me. I was one of them people that was bootlegging all the goddamn movies. So I'm, you know, saying I roll into the barbershop with my, you know, but them fat ass CD cases that used to be in the car and stuff. Yeah. Like, hey, what movie you want? Like, hey, here's a fresh ass, you know, 1080p copy of Sinners. How you get that? Don't worry about all that. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about all that.
Just know
don't worry about
that,
sweetheart. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah, I have all the movies and stuff. The movies people have never heard of. Yes, I'm selling all the movies. And that was the thing. The barbershop too was a marketplace. It was a place, you know, people would roll in there. So I,
selling
you know,
plates,
for a little bit,
plates.
I didn't do it for long, but yeah, I would come in. I had the, you know, the DVDs, you know, recorded DVDs, just a DVD I done bought from Best Buy, from Walmart somewhere with a black Sharpie, wrote Sinners, just wrote the name on it. This is it. You know, oh, you want to see my quality? Hold on, throw it in there. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. But yeah, you like you said, there's people come by from local restaurants. They selling plates, or they would take orders. They would take orders. What you want, baby? Yeah. And they would hit, and that's the thing too. They were smart too because they would come and hit all the barbers. You know what I'm saying? What y'all want? And the barbers be ordering, and people, the customers would be like, damn. That shit sound good. Hold on,
so
let me get a plate. How much that is? Let me get a plate of that. Hold on, you know what I'm saying? They'd be taking orders. People come in, them boosters come in. They done just got through robbing some damn store. They be like, listen, I got these shoes right here. Size this. Oh, hold on, you got these size? No, I ain't got none of that. People
be like, and the security tag still on this thing.
Hey, and some of them, if they was good, they take orders. They're like, hey, I need some of them new Levi jeans. I need them Tommy Hilfiger shirts. Let me get you some polo. They would take orders.
Ground zero, man.
Yeah, they had everything. People come in. I remember there was one dude, he came in, he was, we called him the convenience store because he had everything. Like he would come in and sell like the big bottles of laundry detergent and all that type, like household stuff you need around your house. The giant one that costs like $20 in the store. Hey, give me $5 for this. Hell yeah. What else you got? Yeah, back the van up. Yeah, people come in, selling their food stamps and whatever. Like, it's like, hey. Sometimes I hold my money. They be like, hey, you want to go tomorrow? I'm going to the barbershop. Shit, I mean, see what deals I get there first. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Oh man, yeah, man, big old facts. Yo, I know we've kind of been going on. I know we're over here waxing nostalgia right now. Over here, hopping in the hot tub time machine. I don't know if it's like that anymore though in the barbershop. Y'all let me know if it is still like that. It's been a minute, and the times I do take my son, we're kind of in and out. It's like a quick little chop up. It feels a lot different.
Well, no, the last time I went, and I just went to go get like a shave. Which pissed me off because he still charged me the full, like I got a full haircut. And I'm like, what? You ain't cutting shit. Like, what? I don't get half off. Like, nah, bro. Like,
nah.
Damn.
Shoot, they charge full cuts for lineups now. It's crazy. It's
I know
different.
he charged me for a full cut. It was at that point I was like, ooh, let me go and pull my clip back out there. Let me get me a new razor.
I wanted to address some of the members of the chat. Kevin said a shop owner essentially lured the doctor there to free himself. Yeah, you know what? There's something I thought it was a little odd for Ncuti to take issue with that. I don't know. It just seems odd because so many other people be calling for the doctor and asking for help, and this brother was trapped on a storytelling spaceship on the back of a spider in some random galaxy. And he's like, dog, I need some help. Like, who else are you gonna call? That was a little weird to me.
I took it the other way.
Okay.
I took it the other way, and I understand why Ncuti got mad at first. Because his one place of sanctuary, it's just like, if your house is sanctuary to you, you know, you go in your basement, you go in your man cave, you come home after a day at work or fighting the world, and you just need peace. This was his place of peace, and he got ambushed in his place. And almost the fact that Omo, whatever dude, lured him there and, you know, told him, he's like, hey, you know, we got the doctor now. The doctor got the best stories. He powered this shit. Let us go. Oh, for real? That's what you just sold me out, my dude?
Okay. I can see it from that angle. Okay.
Dude, I loved you. Like, you was my dude. Like, I just 20 seconds ago told Belinda, this is the one place where people see. I don't even go for a cut.
Yeah.
I don't even come in here for a cut. I come in here to chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I met you. I helped you put out the fire. And you know what I'm saying? I've been your man $100,000 ever since. I come by just to experience the shop, to take the weight off. Because here, I'm seen. I'm in this black body.
Yeah.
I'm seen. I'm celebrated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have the issues. And the one thing that I loved about this particular episode, and I know I said it earlier, how each one of the episodes in this is almost like a direct parallel between this season and season 1.
Okay.
And if you remember, episode number 5,
okay,
season 1 was Dot and Bubble. And that was the first one that we had to deal with the racism angle for the doctor.
That's true. That is true.
Where, you know what I'm saying, old girl didn't see him. And, you know what I'm saying, the end, like, you know, just think about that. You know what I'm saying? We got the tears from Ncuti because he's like, I just saved y'all's life. And for real?
Yeah.
Like, this how you gonna do me?
Yeah.
And that hurt him. And we felt that, you know what I'm saying? And I remember we had that talk about how other people who reviewed it didn't even see it. They didn't even see, I had a person that commented today on, one of my shorts about Get Out, and I was talking about microaggressions, and they was talking about, well, you need to drop the victim mentality and shit. And I was like, who said anything about being a victim? I said, it's not about being a victim. It's about the fact that we continuously tell y'all this is a problem, and you ignore it. You just need to. That's just like saying, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to comply with the police. The police showed up to kill us. They didn't show up about no damn comply. We comply. They still say, oh, he had a gun. Meanwhile, little white kids get in full shootouts with the police and don't worry about being dead. Like,
you take the Burger King. But that's a whole different conversation. Go ahead, man. Finish your thought real quick.
This episode was the opposite side of Dot and Bubble. This is where in Dot and Bubble, he felt the racism from a very closed off, a very secular, rich community. This episode, he's in his own community. He feels loved, appreciated, seen. And that's why he was so mad at Omar, because I feel at home here. I get to take my shoes off, put my feet up. I didn't even come for a haircut. I just came to kick it with my peoples, and you know what I'm saying? And I still got ambushed in a place where I'm supposed to feel safe. You know, it was, I thought this episode was everything. And I know a lot of people not gonna get it. And you know, this shit was too woke for them or whatever. The whole inclusion of, I don't even want to get into Anaba and Anansi, because Anansi is goated for me. After he was written so masterfully in American Gods.
Golly, it was so good in American Gods.
And really,
yeah.
And you know, we talking your boy is a white writer wrote that, and that shit was amazing.
I did not know
this
that.
guy Inua. Yeah, you know the guy who wrote what's his name? That's in trouble right now. Wrote Sandman and all that.
Oh, really?
He wrote American Gods. He's.
Oh yeah. No, I knew that. I thought you meant Anansi's speech that was done by. Oh god.
No, I think there had to have been somebody black in that writer's room that wrote that damn speech.
Yeah. I thought he wrote it. I can't think of the dude's name.
Columbus Short.
No, not Columbus Short.
Oh, you're talking about Orlando.
Orlando, yeah. Orlando Brown? That is it?
No. Orlando Jones?
Orlando Jones, that's what it was. That's what it is. Yeah, I thought the story
Brown's
was
a crazy fool.
I thought, that's a different kind of drama. That's a different kind of storyteller, actually. I thought, from my understanding, is that he actually rewrote it himself, and then he put himself into that Anansi speech. If you haven't seen it, YouTube
probably did.
YouTube it. It's a legendary
It's one of
speech.
the greatest.
Yeah.
Oh, it absolutely is. You know, but still, even, you know, hell, that might have been what got him fired off the damn show. That shit was too powerful. Amongst other things, you know. But
did you know they were going to do an Anansi spinoff? They were until trouble got crazy. You know how great that would have been. That's another.
That counts.
Yeah, that's
everything. But the fact that they included Anansi and Anaba, his daughter, in this, and I heard you say that, you know, you thought he only had sons.
Yeah, he had like 3 sons, right? Anansi had like 3 sons. Something. Go ahead.
Yeah, the inclusion of so many things, you know, like I almost thought, you know, the power of the weave, because this is about hair, and then how she made, you know, braided the map to escape in his hair, just like they did during slavery times, where they used to braid the map to the safe places in the Underground Railroad and the path to escape. Like, it just, there was a lot of things that came together in this, and it was beautiful. And to do it in a Doctor Who episode, Doctor Who really be educating people, you know what I'm saying, if you can catch it. And that's why I love doing the deep dives on Doctor Who, because they good.
Thank you, Caitlin, for that comment. Christina said at least the doctor didn't let that tear drop. No Denzel today. Don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to Ncuti dropping them Denzels from time to time, but it is good to see him use another tool in his acting bag in order to tell this story.
He had a hell of a range in this episode, didn't he?
Yeah. I think Ncuti's good, man. I do. I just want him to paint with more than one color. That's all I'm saying. And you can tell he's talented. Just, you know, dip in your tool bag and, you know, pull out another brush and paint for us, bro. That's all we're asking for. Christine said, I noticed the barber was cutting them and taking energy from folks while Abby was braiding and giving a path to life. That's interesting. Thank you for that. Kevin said, absolutely brilliant episode. Shaggy, my favorite 15th Doctor episode so far, easily. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the baby. The baby was on there. I said, we don't know if it's anything more. Frank said, we don't know if it's anything more than potentially.
Wasn't that Poppy from Space Babies?
Maybe. Space Babies is so long, unfortunately, I don't remember all of the babies' faces. But that was over a year ago.
First
that baby should be
episode,
bigger than
season
this.
1.
Oh, but they shot all of this all at one time, if I remember you telling me, right? All the season 1 and season 2, they shot it all at the same time.
Yeah, and then remember, he said when they landed there with his the Cosmic Purple Rain guitar, he said that this was 2019. And remember, it's something that only Belinda saw. Like, Belinda has no reference to anything that happened, last season when he was with Ruby. So,
well, there's a picture of that baby in the chat, and they do look very identical. So it could be, very well could be. Shaggy said
it's actually in the IMDb that was Poppy.
Oh, it was. Okay, well, there you go. In IMDb we trust. Shaq said, this is what happens when you let new people write new stories. Yes. Open up that writing room. There's so many stories around the world. Look, of course, I'll tell you straight up, I'm going to be a little bit biased because this story resonates with me. It hits my frequency. But that's not to say that other stories from around the world can't resonate as well. So, get some more people in that writing room, expand that storytelling. She said they told a story by telling stories about stories. The griot's way of telling stories. It's cultural. Yeah. Just said, let
me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
And the chat too, I guess. Do you prefer, I don't know if prefer is the right word, but he told a story that was very earth-based. Now, it had some mystical elements to it, alien, we're dealing with gods, demigods, or whatever.
Yeah.
Would you prefer he be on some planet out in the cosmos in year 5337 or something with some aliens, or something there's a lot of culture, a lot of stuff on this planet.
Yeah. Well,
that you can tell these type of stories.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. We happened to go to the motherland. We went to the continent and got a story being told. But I'm sure there's stories in Brazil, there's stories in Ecuador, there's stories in Russia, there's stories in India, there's stories all over this world that are a lot different than the typical narratives that we typically have. And I think I feel like you're leaving money on the table, especially from the Doctor Who verse. You can blend in some of those stories. Not every, but that goes to what I was saying earlier. Like the writers of the show was created, born, written, in the UK. And so it's going to stay primarily in there. And that makes perfect sense. But if you are going to, leave those safe shores, there's a whole world of story that's available to be expanded on. And you can connect the stars to something in Malaysia. You can connect the stars to something in South Africa. This is a really big planet. This is all I'm saying. and there's a lot of opportunities. We could still be in distant galaxies far, far away in different parts of the universe. But during our short little stints here on Earth, let's explore, all the other cultures that are there. But I understand why it's stuck in the UK though. But I get that. I'm not blind to that.
Especially when, Britain has a long history of, 1,500 years, 2,000 years, or whatever.
Right.
America, is knocking at 250 years, so we a baby compared to everybody else.
Yes.
But we forget that there's so many other places in the world, many of the countries in Africa, in Asia, India, China, Japan have everywhere. Cultures thousands of years old, and there's so many rich stories to be told in these parts of the world. Even if you do drop the Doctor into one of these places and include some aliens that drop in or whatever, that's cool. What I'm saying? I understand, whatever. Just the way that they told this story, I appreciate so much. And like I said, I stand on it. It's my brand. I stand on it.
I stand by it.
Yeah.
It just feels good to be
my absolute.
It feels good to be seen, like Ncuti said. I come here to be seen. Ncuti is the reason why we're here. We've said it a trillion times. Mm-hmm. And to see a story where it can resonate, where that frequency and that vibration match. It's like, oh yeah, that's dope. It's dope. It's that same feeling of like if you go to like the little Minute Mart or 7-Eleven and you see those Cokes with everybody's names on it. I know for a fact I will never see my name on one of those Cokes.
I would never see one. Not ever.
But for whatever weird random reason, if I ever did, that's gonna resonate, right? I'll be like, oh man, that's my name. Mm-hmm. You will remember that for quite some time. That's kind of how it feels with storytelling.
I've actually seen one with your name on it. Your government.
Word?
I've seen one with your government on it.
Hey.
Word.
Hey, you don't make me.
I'm not saying it. I didn't say it because I knew what I'm saying.
I'll put a root on you.
You will not see one with Syntell on it.
There we go.
Just like you will never see one with Rekkai on it. It's happened, but I have seen one with your government on it.
Well, I haven't. You should have bought it for me, man. See, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad like the doc, man.
I didn't even think about it. I was just like,
you ain't gonna get my Coke, man.
No, I didn't think about it. I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, of course my name ain't up there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Michael Clary said the same thing. She was like, not never in a million years will you see my name on the Coke, man.
Yeah, her
or
name
the
ain't
little
up there.
license plates or whatever it is. When you see it, it resonates. That's all I'm saying. So that's how this felt, you know. We hopped in this story and it made sense. Rekkai, I cut you off. What were you about to say?
I don't know. I don't remember anymore.
Oh, it's all good. You know what it is? We're having a good time.
It was gonna be good too.
It was a celebration.
Gonna be good. I don't remember what it was. Celebrate Charlie Murphy.
Well, we hope you loved this celebration, and I know me and Rekkai definitely we went off on the deep end on this one, but that's a testament to just we're just excited. We just because it's not often that it aligns and it's like, yo, I see you. I'm gonna tell the story and I see you.
I remember.
Go ahead.
I remember. This is for all you haters out there on the apparently the original World Wide Web that, you know, now humans have renamed something far more disgusting. I thought that was interesting. It was an actual web. Like I was like, oh, the next that's cool.
Yeah.
You get mad at these woke DEI stories and, you know, seeing representation. I think it's interesting that a series that is over 60 years old, and at no point you think, could the doctor, simple title, Doctor, can't be a woman. The Doctor, simple title, can't be a black man. That is beyond insulting. And that's not about being DEI or being woke. It's about having the bravery to experience everything that is the human condition. And that's just there's just two different forms that the Doctor's taken to experience a different side of humanity. Why shouldn't the Doctor, who yearns to learn about all that is human, you know, Melinda just said that the way that he feels is the most human thing ever. Hell, he's more human than some damn humans. Why wouldn't he understand what racism feels like? Why wouldn't, and when he was Peter Capaldi, why wouldn't he understand what ageism is? Why wouldn't he understand what classism is? Like all of the things that make up the human condition.
Yeah.
I didn't choose to be black. I was just fortunate enough to be black. You know what I'm saying?
I like that you did that. Yeah.
I just like, you know what I'm saying? Yes. I was lucky. I don't give a damn what you haters say. You mad because you ain't this.
Look. It can be dangerous, but it's lit as fuck.
It's
like playing on all Madden all the time.
And I stay with this all the time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all the superior whatever, the lion don't go out of his way to remind and to put his foot on the antelope's neck. Y'all keep doing that because you don't want us to remember that we the goddamn lions. You better ask somebody.
Oh, I hear some snaps in the background. Look, that's a good place to stick a fork in this bad boy. If you've been enjoying just the way me and Rekkai chop it up and just having a barbershop conversation.
I know. I can't listen. They coming with the pitchforks in the torches in the chat.
You was looking for a barbershop
y'all
here now.
Catch me on a bad day.
Look, if you want to hear more of that, from a very unique and well thought out perspective, Rekkai does an amazing job with his deep dives over there on this channel.
I see the line at 40-year-old virgin. Like, you hear it now.
Head over to his YouTube channel. Hit that subscription button. Hey, yo, where them dollars at? Throw the little things out at that Patreon as well. Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
So where them dollars at? Hold on, let me get on the pole. Listen, make it shake for y'all. What y'all need to see? Anyway, listen, see you. It's late. Y'all gonna have me acting up out here in these streets. Come over to my patreon.com, sprinkle a few of them shekels on me, And if not, you can come to youtube.com, both of them in the same / Nuke from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. Don't worry if I said it too fast, it is in the description. Everything we do, you heard the discussion, everything we do, we really do use this, but it's more important that you use this.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Chef.
Hey, thank you, Chef. And thank you all for hanging out with us. This is a lengthy one, but it was fun. And we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.